Milton Friedman's hypothesis more as a context of the times, rather than a continuum for the future. And let me just expand. I mean, if I were to look at, let's say, the spheres of influence of an individual and a corporate, you have basically, in my conceptualization, 6 spheres of influence. Number 1 is the individual. Number 2 is the corporation. Number 3 is the immediate environment of the corporation. Then is the country. Then is the planet, right? Or is the planet Earth. And then, of course, is the larger cause that Arun so nicely put as the reason to be. Now, I believe that Milton Friedman's kind of direction was more pertaining to a point in time in order to anchor the role of the business leader or the role of a business manager. And if a leader or a business manager in a particular context has to focus on the 1 or 2 big things that is going to guide his or her direction, certainly the maximization or optimization of profits or shareholders' wealth or value would be one of the key roles that he plays. Even if we do not consider the use of the word agent, which I believe is a very harsh word, it almost makes it a kind of a master-servant relationship, that the master is the shareholder who's put in the money and the servant is the person who's executing it. Even if we don't take that as the kind of the defining argument of the case, still in Friedman's conceptualization, this was really to kind of anchor the role that a business manager plays or a business leader plays. Now, we have to see in the last 50 years, as you rightly said, Madhav, society has moved, countries have moved, and societal changes have been dramatic. We talked about geopolitical shifts. We have talked about globalization. We have talked about countries which are developing. We have talked about fissures that have appeared, fissures of inequality, fissures of climate change, fissures of greed, fissures of sustainability, fissures in terms of the differences in human beings being dictated by birth rather than dictated by virtue of their merit or hard work on the planet, fissures of religion. There are so many fissures that have appeared, some of whom which have become almost earthquake-like or, pardon my use of the word, pandemic-like in terms of existence over a period of time, that I think society itself, our people and thinkers and politicians and individuals have somehow now come to a situation where there is a conflict between trying to do the best for your company and also assuaging the conscience of being a good human being, a good citizen, a good person to do good for society.